Just recently, Chris Hemsworth, aka Thor himself, was talking about the future of Marvel Studios, specifically his involvement and what comes next. And when asked about the potential payoff of the scene from Deadpool and Wolverine, Chris Hemsworth teased that he knows what's going on, and yes, it will be explained down the road, more than likely in an Avengers sequel, aka more than likely Avengers Secret Wars. So yeah, this comes at us from Chris Hemsworth, who has been chatting up, let's just put it that way, his inevitable return to the MCU. And when asked about the whole deal with Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, Thor holding him, the whole scene from Deadpool and Wolverine, Chris Hemsworth said that you are going to just need to keep watching that space. And specifically, keep watching the whole multiverse space, because this will be explored down the road and somewhat soon. Now again, somewhat soon is relative, but if it's true that he is back for Secret Wars guaranteed, we don't know about Doomsday just yet, this all honestly perfectly lines up. And if you really start looking at the bigger picture here, I think that so far in the MCU, they've dropped a couple of hints of things that are going to play out in that specific film, aka Secret Wars. And the biggest one is that Thor and Deadpool moment. And make no mistake about it, I think they're just going to play it up. Like they're going to ham it up, and Deadpool is going to make this moment exist because he was obsessed with it. It's kind of going to be like a self-fulfilling prophecy, if you will. That's kind of how I see that they're going to handle it, which, in my opinion, that's fine. You know, I think they need to have fun with this. It's a Deadpool moment. It's going to be funny. You know, he's going to crack a joke even if he's dying, and hey, he can't really die from what we've seen. So it's all good. And I'm excited to just see how this plays out, because by everything that's been stated so far, by everybody, including the likes of Chris Hemsworth, who's been way more chatty in regards to his Marvel return, which is inevitably happening, with not just Avengers, but also by the sounds of it, another one or two Thor films, he knows where, you know, he made most of his money. And again, there's no reason why he wouldn't sign on. And unless something crazy happens, you know, they're not going to pivot too hard from what they already kind of had developed for Secret Wars. And multiple hints in Deadpool and Wolverine and other multiverse content already tease what's coming next. So it would only make sense that you have that moment play out, and whatever the end result is, that'll be either a punchline that's funny, or maybe Deadpool dies. And we saw, well, a scene of his death that far in advance, which I wouldn't put it past Marvel to do that, but I don't think they want to reboot Deadpool without, you know, pissing off the entire fan base.